What's up, Wrestlingverse family? Welcome back to the channel where we bring you all the shocking moments, all the betrayals, and all the drama from the world of WWE. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on those notifications because what we're covering today is one of the most shocking betrayals in recent WWE history. Halloween just got a whole lot scarier for Tiffany Stratton because Jade Cargill, her supposed ally and tag team partner, just turned on her in the most brutal and unexpected way possible. The WWE universe is in complete shock, social media is on fire, and everyone is trying to process what just happened. This betrayal came out of nowhere, it was vicious, and it has completely changed the landscape of the women's division. So stick around because we're breaking down every single detail of this shocking turn, why it happened, and what this means for both superstars going forward. Let's get into it. Alright, Wrestlingverse family, let me set the stage for what went down at this Halloween event. Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton had been working together as a team for weeks. They seemed like the perfect partnership, Jade's raw power and dominance combined with Tiffany's athleticism and charisma. They were winning matches, building momentum, and looked unstoppable. The two of them had chemistry that you can't fake. They celebrated victories together, they had each other's backs, and they genuinely seemed to respect and trust one another. The WWE Universe was buying into this partnership, and many believed they were headed straight for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Everything looked perfect on the surface. But as we know in wrestling, appearances can be deceiving. At the Halloween-themed event, Jade and Tiffany were scheduled to face a top tag team in what was supposed to be another showcase for their dominance. The match started normally, with both women working together seamlessly and showing why they were such a formidable team. Tiffany was on fire during the match, hitting her signature moves and getting the crowd behind her. She was doing the hard work, taking the punishment, and fighting with everything she had. Jade was in her corner, seemingly supporting her partner and waiting for the hot tag. Everything seemed normal, everything seemed fine, until it wasn't. The moment came when Tiffany was setting up for her finishing move. She had the match won, she was about to secure another victory for the team, and she reached out for Jade to celebrate what they were about to accomplish together. But when Tiffany turned around, expecting support, she was met with something completely different. Jade Cargill pulled Tiffany off the opponent and absolutely destroyed her with a devastating clothesline. The crowd gasped in shock as Tiffany crashed to the mat. Nobody saw it coming. The commentators were stunned, and Tiffany looked up at Jade with complete confusion and betrayal in her eyes. What was happening? But Jade wasn't done. She grabbed Tiffany and delivered her devastating finisher, Jaded, right in the middle of the ring. The impact was brutal, the message was clear, and the partnership was over in the most shocking way possible. Jade stood over Tiffany's body with no emotion, no regret, just cold calculation in her eyes. The Halloween crowd was in absolute chaos. Some fans were booing, some were in shock, and everyone was trying to process what they had just witnessed. Jade Cargill, who had seemed like a loyal partner, had just destroyed Tiffany Stratton without warning or explanation. It was a Halloween nightmare come to life. Jade grabbed a microphone and finally explained her actions. She said that she was tired of carrying Tiffany, tired of watching Tiffany get the spotlight while she did all the heavy lifting, and tired of playing second fiddle to anyone. Jade made it clear that she's that bitch, and she doesn't need anyone, especially not someone like Tiffany Stratton. The words cut deep. Jade talked about how she came to WWE as one of the most dominant forces in wrestling history. She had an undefeated streak, she had destroyed everyone in her path, and she didn't need to share success with anyone. Teaming with Tiffany was a mistake, and tonight she was correcting that mistake in the most brutal way possible. Jade stood over Tiffany's motionless body and declared that she was done with tag teams, done with partnerships, and ready to go after singles gold. She made it clear that every woman in the locker room should be afraid because she's coming for championships, and nobody is going to stand in her way. The era of Jade Cargill as a solo destroyer has officially begun. Medical personnel rushed to the ring to check on Tiffany Stratton, who was left devastated both physically and emotionally. She trusted Jade, she believed in their partnership, and now she's been betrayed in front of the world. The look on Tiffany's face as she was being helped to the back was heartbreaking. Now let's talk about why this betrayal is so significant. Tiffany Stratton has been one of the rising stars in WWE. She's got the look, the talent, the charisma, and she's been consistently impressive in everything she does. She won the Money in the Bank contract, she's been positioned as a future champion, and she's someone WWE clearly believes in. Tiffany's partnership with Jade seemed like it would elevate her even further. Working with someone as dominant and intimidating as Jade Cargill gave Tiffany an edge, a protection, and a powerful ally. But that protection just turned into a weapon aimed directly at her. Now Tiffany has to deal with having one of the most dangerous women in WWE as her enemy. For Jade Cargill, this betrayal marks a significant shift in her character. Since arriving in WWE, Jade has been presented as a dominant force but also someone who could work with others when necessary. She's been in tag team situations, she's shown loyalty, but clearly, that was all building to this moment. Jade has decided that she works better alone. Jade's reasoning makes sense from her perspective. She came to WWE with one of the most impressive resumes in recent memory. Her undefeated streak before WWE was legendary. She's physically imposing, incredibly athletic, and has star power that's undeniable. Why should she share the spotlight when she can dominate it alone? The timing of this betrayal is also strategic. Halloween is the perfect time for a shocking turn, for creating fear, and for making a statement. Jade chose the spookiest night of the year to become the women's division's worst nightmare. It's brilliant storytelling that uses the theme of the event to amplify the impact. The WWE Universe's reaction has been absolutely insane. Social media exploded the moment Jade turned on Tiffany. Fans are posting their shocked reactions, creating memes of the betrayal, and debating whether they saw any signs leading up to this moment. The engagement has been through the roof. Many fans are praising WWE for the surprise. In an era where everything gets leaked or predicted, this betrayal genuinely caught people off guard. That element of surprise is what makes wrestling special, and WWE delivered it perfectly. Nobody saw this coming, and that's exactly how it should be. Other fans are heartbroken for Tiffany. She's become a fan favorite, and seeing her get betrayed by someone she trusted is emotional. Wrestling works best when fans are invested in the characters, and the reaction to Tiffany's betrayal shows that people care about her journey. That's a positive sign for her future. Fellow WWE superstars have been reacting to the betrayal as well. Some women's division members have expressed sympathy for Tiffany, while others are probably relieved they weren't the ones partnered with Jade when she decided to turn. Everyone in the locker room now knows that Jade Cargill is a threat to everyone. Let's talk about what this means for both women moving forward. For Jade, this betrayal positions her as a top heel in the women's division. She's now someone that fans will boo, someone that other wrestlers will want to defeat, and someone who can be a credible threat to any champion. This turn has given her character depth and edge. Jade's path to championship gold is now clear. Without the tag team holding her back, she can focus on singles competition. Whether she goes after the women's championship or creates her own path of destruction, Jade is now positioned as a main event player. This betrayal was the catalyst she needed to reach that next level. For Tiffany Stratton, this betrayal creates an incredible character motivation. She's been humiliated, she's been attacked by someone she trusted, and now she has a burning desire for revenge. The sympathetic babyface who needs to overcome betrayal is a classic wrestling story, and Tiffany is perfect for that role. Tiffany's Money in the Bank briefcase adds another layer to this story. She has a guaranteed championship match whenever she wants it. Could her revenge on Jade somehow involve that briefcase? Could we see a situation where both women are fighting for the same championship? The storytelling possibilities are endless. The inevitable match between Jade and Tiffany is going to be must-see television. These two have chemistry, they know each other's moves from being partners, and now they have genuine heat. When they finally face off one-on-one, it's going to be personal, it's going to be intense, and it's going to deliver. This betrayal also shakes up the entire women's division. With Jade going solo and on a warpath, every woman on the roster is a potential target. Champions need to watch their backs, contenders need to be careful, and everyone needs to understand that Jade Cargill is the most dangerous woman in WWE right now. The tag team division is also affected. Jade and Tiffany were positioned as potential champions. Now that they've split, it opens up opportunities for other teams. The division can evolve, new challengers can emerge, and fresh matchups can be created. One betrayal creates ripple effects throughout the entire division. What's particularly effective about this betrayal is the brutality of it. Jade didn't just walk away or slap Tiffany. She destroyed her, she humiliated her, and she made a statement. That level of violence and disrespect makes the heel turn more impactful and creates real heat that fans will remember. The Halloween timing also creates iconic imagery. The betrayal happening on Halloween, with the spooky decorations and atmosphere, makes it more memorable. Years from now, fans will remember the Halloween betrayal and immediately know what moment you're talking about. That's successful storytelling. Jade's character work during the turn was excellent. The cold, emotionless way she attacked Tiffany showed that this wasn't a heat of the moment decision. This was calculated, planned, and executed perfectly. Jade knew exactly what she was doing, and that makes her even more dangerous as a villain. Tiffany's reaction and selling of the betrayal was equally important. The shock, the confusion, the pain, she made it all feel real. When viewers believe in the emotion of a moment, they invest in the story. Tiffany's performance made people care about what happened to her. Looking at the long-term booking, this betrayal sets up months of storylines. The initial revenge quest, the matches between them, the potential involvement of other wrestlers, and the eventual resolution, all of it creates content that will keep fans engaged. One moment can fuel an entire storyline. The merchandise opportunities also change with this turn. Jade can now have more aggressive, heel-oriented merchandise. Tiffany can have underdog, fighting spirit merchandise. Both women get to evolve their brands, which is good for business and good for their individual characters. This betrayal also tests WWE's trust in both women. By giving them this major storyline and this significant moment, WWE is showing they believe in Jade and Tiffany as top-tier talent. That vote of confidence from creative can lead to even bigger opportunities down the line. The women's division has needed fresh feuds and new dynamics. Jade's betrayal of Tiffany provides exactly that. It's a feud built on real emotion, with clear babyface and heel roles, and with two talented performers who can deliver great matches. It's everything a good wrestling feud should be. Alright, Wrestling vs. Family, that's the complete breakdown of Jade Cargill's shocking betrayal of Tiffany Stratton at Halloween. This is the kind of moment that changes careers, creates stars, and gives us unforgettable wrestling. We just witnessed something special. Now I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Were you shocked by Jade's betrayal? Are you Team Jade or Team Tiffany? What do you want to see happen when these two face off? Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay updated on this explosive feud, smash that like button. It helps the algorithm show our videos to more wrestling fans. And if you're not subscribed to Wrestling vs. CC, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now. Share this video with your wrestling friends so everyone can discuss this shocking betrayal. Let's get the entire wrestling community talking about what Jade Cargill just did. Thank you so much for watching Wrestling vs. Family. This feud is just beginning, and it's going to be incredible. Until next time, stay shocked, stay engaged, and keep being the best wrestling fans in the world. Peace.